The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Robertson with the clearance. Howson. Now it's Pele. Azar. Now Howson. Casemiro. Guti. Pele. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Spread it left. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Martinez gets into a header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Pumas with the corner, there first. Throw in. Fired deep, climbs up big! There it is! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Seedorf.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Now it's Cruyff. Deftly away. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Pele! Oh, just skips past his man. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Van Bronckhorst. Guti. Cruyff. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Pele, and the through ball. And he's there to get it away. Threads one in. He's in a great position here. Del Piero was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's had a shot! He's scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Casemiro. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now, can they get him away? Guti.
Pumas Unam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Over to the left. Can he latch on to this?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had...
And Del Piero! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's really well manoeuvred. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Pele.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through. An uncompromising challenge. And it's been taken short. Look at the space and the shot! And yes, it's there! Back to within one! Interesting! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
India get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
It's a goal kick. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Casemiro. Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. Oh, lovely! Del Piero! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Pumas could not have picked a better. And we're done. In the end then, no joy, not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by a better... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going.
On the finish! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Foot in. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Howson calmly anticipates. India looking to pass their way through.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
India are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's bustling through here. Howson wins the duel this time. And it's Guti. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, that's fabulous. Davids. And now they can clear their lines. Casemiro. Cruyff. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Messi. And Messi! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
No, he's had it taken off him. Guti. And no, that was never going to make it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. India head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Zanetti charging forward down that flank, opts to play it back. Good read, needed to be. Seedorf. Now it's Cruyff. India are still that goal to the good. And it's Guti. Guti looking to add to his goal. Cruyff! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Pele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Just eases him off the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try...
There's the header! Really well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Guti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Johan Cruyff.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 8.
India take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar.
Jordi Alba delivers.
Varane. Number 21.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Diego Forlan. Substitution in progress.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Plays it across.
Bangladesh really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Puskás can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Forlan. It could be in here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Forlan. Rui Costa. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Rui Costa has it in a wide position. A header! Oh, that's incredible! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could...
And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past. Romario! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely spread. Pelé has it in a wide position. Messi. Messi. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
a shot! He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Cruyff. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He won't be happy with that one. Played back into the centre. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely bit of skill. Chance, surely! Zanetti gets it away. It's a searching pass. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. And here's Messi. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, nicely intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, shooting chance! It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Decent chance! Superb goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
India leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
India definitely won.
And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. Cruyff getting this one clear. They're up to 5 corners now. Seedorf is there and he can get that clear. India are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Modric. Some really good ball movement. And smartly reclaimed. Romario.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cruyff! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Zanetti clears it away, distributed tidily. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back at.
Has a shot! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a cute ball. Oh, important interception.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff! That's good play. And there goes the final whistle. India have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific... Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim, one of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class.
Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Quality ball. And now the breakaway. Albert Ferrer. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. Messi, he's picked his way through. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Big chance! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Zanetti. So we're still where we started right now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cruyff running with the ball. Van Bronckhorst has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Messi. He's got away. It's anyone's ball now. Albert Ferrer gets it clear. Now this could be a chance. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shot. And the shot! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well.
He's had a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
An uncompromising challenge.
There will be 1 minute added.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, who's going to be first to this? And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
India in control at half-time, 2-0. So off we go once more. Foot in. Ball is over the line. Albert Ferrer. Looking for the run. Might be dangerous. It's Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Griezmann goes short. And that's a good ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Albert Ferrer picks it up out wide. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Albert Ferrer. Out of play for a throw. Van Bronckhorst produces the perfect tackle there. Played out to the right. And that's been won straight back.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance for... And the shot! And he hits the net! Back to within one! Interesting! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pepe with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Here's a chance!
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Guti.
India really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Pele. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Messi. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. And that will be it. India proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And this is Ronaldinho. Messi takes the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. India are looking to go forward now. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Inzaghi. Van Basten. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one. Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hoisted clear. India have the chance to go the other way. That ball looks a good one. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner and just...
Inzaghi! He is world class! Pippo Inzaghi!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Oakland Root.
And Messi! Oh, off the bar! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cruyff gets flagged offside. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Inzaghi, and he's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso. India looking to pass their way through. Costa Curta. Now it's Van Basten. Thuram. And it's Guti. And that interception was most necessary. Now there's a fine ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Pele. Oh, the ball's come loose here. There will be a throw-in. And he welcomes it in. Chance! And here's Messi. He's gone for goal! Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's been shifted off it. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one. Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dida herring after the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Applies the finish! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Spread it left. Played back in. Passing nice and neat. He's being urged to shoot. Some excellent tackling here, and that one he's given it away. Mateus. He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff could move up a gear here. Pass somewhat off target. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guti. Costa Curta. Now it's Inzaghi. Howson goes sliding in. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a pretty loose pass. Puyol. And here's Messi. India have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi. And he's only too happy to take that back. Guti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Van Basten.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Guti. Xavi Alonso. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! In he goes again. It's in. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too great. Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Tchouaméni. Baresi. And this is Inzaghi. Now that looks a decent ball. Seedorf. And the counter is on. And he's had it nicked away. It's a throw-in. Howson. Seedorf. Albert Ferrer. Xavi Alonso. To Thuram.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Howson cuts out the pass. Messi. And he skips past his man. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Inzaghi. He's going for goal! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Messi! Messi! Genius!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Inzaghi. Goes looking wide. Mateus. Oh, this looks sharp. Filippo Inzaghi. It's run loose here. Looking tidy in possession here. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get on the end of this? Caught offside that time. Now it's Van Basten. Look at the shot at goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Punched away. And it's Belletti. Out towards the flank. Baresi knocks it into space. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. And this is Messi. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Van Basten! Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. India finding their passes. Howson cuts it out. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
India really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. 60 minutes played. Xavi Alonso. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? India really are going about things in the right fashion.
And he's had a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And that has left him in a heap. Nice sequence of passes, this. Goes for goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Thuram. Guti. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Messi. Filippo Inzaghi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Messi. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. Belletti. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cruyff. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Inzaghi. Played out to the right. Some really good ball movement.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Messi. That is lovely. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Inzaghi. Seedorf. And it's Guti. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And Van Bronckhorst. Good read, needed to be. Matthäus. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And that is expertly dealt with. Gets good distance on it. Guti. Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Real chance here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Messi! Matthäus. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Pele. Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Oakland Roots really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
India do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Messi. Puskos.
India really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Shot could be on. Howson deals with that comfortably. Raul. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Lovely bit of skill. Van Bronckhorst. India are looking to break at pace. Knocks it out wide. Puskos. He is through here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Cruyff. Ganso. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that's it. India have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. India leave it late, but in the end, it... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers.
He's had a shot! Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is decent chance! Oh, off the bar! Danger averted for now.
India definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Cruyff. Van Bronckhorst. Cruyff running with the ball. Guti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is Cruyff! Cruyff! No one quite like him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
That is lovely, finished with it's Van Basten! Fantastic from Van Basten! A finish right from the top draw! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi, nicely aimed pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Messi. Is there any support? Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Guti. Now it's Pele. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. Messi. No, he's had it taken off him. Cruyff. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi receives it in a wide position. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Guti has created one goal already. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now this could be a chance. Tries to play it through. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Plays a sharp little ball here. Quality ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Van Basten. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Howson has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Messi ready to try one.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Messi! He went for the curler. Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Mateus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Ronaldinho. Mateus. And it's Tchouaméni. Passing nice and neat. And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. And this is Inzaghi. Guti. Inzaghi could try cutting inside here. That is ended up in no man's land. Driving on and making good progress. India are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Ronaldinho. Rolls it backwards.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Messi. Here's a chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Van Bronckhorst. And it's Guti. Now it's Pele. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Inzaghi. Passes short and sharp. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Van... Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho goes short. Mateus receives it in a good position here. Oh, smashing header! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all it was needed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Ronaldinho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. Knocks it into space. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Inzaghi. Guti. For Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oakland Roots certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
India finding their passes. Pele. Chouameni. Filippo Inzaghi. Mateus. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten. And there is the half-time whistle. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes...
It's Pele! He's done very well to get to that.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Ronaldinho. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Inzaghi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Guti. Guti going face to face with his great rival. Mateus. Tries to pass it through. And this is Pele. Just a keep. And the shot! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips the...
Pele! The referee has given a corner. India have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Basten. Inzaghi looking to get on the end of this. Ronaldinho. And Mateus. And Messi! He scored! And again they hit the front. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter.
And a chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish of true class. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball?
Oh, shooting chance! Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Cruyff really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
India take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Pele, and he's been shifted off it. India still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Not the most accurate pass. Guti. Pele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Van Basten. Well timed, excellent interception. Cruyff! Look at the space! Cruyff! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now what about this cross? Costa Curta lays it forward. And here's Messi. And that's gone loose. And this is Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Cruyff, and it's Guti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here. Good read, needed to be, and that's really well manoeuvred. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much.
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Chouameni is there and he can pick it up. Oh, this looks sharp.
Number 4. Puyol. Coming on the field. Number 11. Owen.
Puskás.
Number 13.
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 9. Johan Cruyff.
Shot could be on.
Number 15.
It's Neymar!
Substitution.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Neymar really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Mateus. Now it's Owen. He's on it. Can he get away? And he was quick to react. Messi. Now it's Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's under a lot of pressure there. Morientes. Cruyff. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. India looking to pass their way through.
India nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well, that has not gone well. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Pelé. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good looking ball. Messi. Great vision. Well read, nice interception. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
There will be 3 minutes.
Puskás.
Time.
Looking to play him in. Chouameni deals with that comfortably. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. India clearly now in lead preservation mode. Messi. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Cruyff. And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to... Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great vision. And this is Van Basten! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Quality ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good alertness. India have got it back, and they'll have another go. Thuram. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Ronaldinho. Delivered in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Casemiro. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. India are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. Passing nice and neat. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Messi. And it's Guti. Cruyff. Now it's Pele. Now that... And the shot! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Casemiro. And this is Pele! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And this is Van Basten. Mateus.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pele. Seedorf in acres of space out wide.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Throw in. Guti. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nicely aimed pass. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Out towards the flank.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up.
Real chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. A case now of complete control. And he was alert to it. Messi. India are 3 down and sinking. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Albert Ferrer. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. Aimed beyond the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Pele! And we have our very first corner. Guti with the short one. That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, well played, well played. Guti. Pele. And the counter is on. Guti goes steaming forward. It's Seedorf. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that has been cut short. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he welcomes it in. And this is Van Basten! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Crossed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Oakland Roots have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Van Bronckhorst. Cruyff. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, super find. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guti. And it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's a key interception. Guti. Van Bronckhorst. Nice control. Cruyff. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. And it's Casemiro. And this is Pele. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Now it's Messi. He's going for goal. What a hit. The save was firm.
Well,
and the half-time whistle goes. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Albert Ferrer. Seedorf. No way through there. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. And a chance! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! He's got himself an absolute peach. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And there's the shot. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi. It's Belletti. Messi. He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest.
Face to face with the kids, Inzaghi! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Messi. Pele. Messi. Inzaghi. Seedorf. Casemiro. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Van Basten. Played out towards the right wing. Belletti. Tchouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? That is a brilliant interception.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Swings in across. And that has been knocked clear. They've played it short. Nice interception, well timed. It's run loose here. Tchouameni. Baresi, a man never lacking in drive or determination. He's having a go! Oh, denied at the last.
Mateus clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. India are looking to go forward now. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Messi. Knocks it out wide. Cruyff. Guti. Baresi. And this is Messi! Hangs one in. And he's gone looking for safety. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Guti. Bout of passing, and Messi! Oh, good looking ball. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Casemiro. India looking to pass their way through. Now it's Pele. Oh, chance for a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Messi. Now it's Inzaghi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Now Costa Curta. Mateus. And the shot's on here. Inzaghi! Van Bronckhorst. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. Mateus. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Cruyff. He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him. That's good defending, very good defending. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Messi, and he's... And Messi! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Shot a goal! Long ball looking to counter.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? Guti. Seedorf. India finding their passes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mateus. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Belletti. Guti. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. And that's really well manoeuvred. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Inzaghi, and it's Inzaghi. Well timed, excellent interception. Cruyff. Van Bronckhorst. And no, that was never going to make it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mateus. Van Basten. Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's played into the area. Albert Ferrer gets it away. Pele. Guti.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Costa Curta. Can he get it through? Great ball and he's in here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Guti. And that is that. India suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis.